Good morning and welcome to Full Body Burn, our body weight total body workout. Let's get started. We're starting with 360 breathing. Starting with standing 360 breathing. I'm gonna peel down. I'm gonna just peel down my shorts and my top so you can see my belly moving with our 360 breath. I want us expanding as far as we can all the way around on the inhale, and then holding belly button to spine, pushing out all of that breath on the exhale. Let's do 3. Inhale. Exhale. Slight pelvic tilt on the exhale, back to that inhale. All right, ladies, let's bring our feet right underneath our hips. And I want you to kind of relax and bring your hands to your toes with the worst posture possible. So I want us to round our spine, really kind of fold over, try to feel that vertebrae by vertebrae. Reach for the toes. We can shift our hips here. And then we're going to roll back up. Roll down one more time. And back up nice and slow. All right, now pinch shoulders back, step feet hips distance apart. Meeting with your hips, we're going to drive back. Give me 5 toe touches. One, and I'm actually going to switch my mat just a little bit. All right, ladies, I want you to reach for the ground, bring it into quadruped position. So we're on all fours here. I want us to work through some cat-cows, arching that back, and then tilt the pelvis, push the floor away. We're going to inhale, and exhale, draw belly button to spine. All right, we're gonna get into a little bit of our workout. Let's start with some fire hydrants. I'm on all fours, my core is nice and tight. Hips stay steady, hands planted. Let's go 5 on each side. Foot stays flexed. Drop that knee, switch to the other side. Just opening up those hips. Very nice. And let's roll over into a glute bridge. Drive up, bring it back down, driving up through the heels. Give me 5 more. Last one. Back onto all fours. Let's start with the left side this time. Last one. Plant that knee, switch sides. Back foot stays flexed. Oops, I just kicked through it. And we're maintaining 90 degrees. All right, back to those glute bridges. Give me 10. Here we go. Heels are planted. Driving up through the heels, squeezing glutes at the top. We're gonna do 10 of these. And relax down. All right, our hips, our glutes, they're nice and warmed up. Now we're getting into our first true kind of working movement. That was more of a movement primer. We are going to work through single leg RDLs into lunge. So we're gonna challenge our balance and then we're gonna challenge our strength. Starting on the left side, left foot is planted, right foot kicks back. I'm reaching for the ground. Reaching for the ground for 5, almost making like a teeter-totter. Step back, 5 lunges. And 5, step it in. Plant that right foot, left foot kicks back. Reaching, oh my gosh, my balance is so off today. Right foot kicks back, reaching for the ground. Last one. Step back into lunge. And 5. If you're like me and you can't keep your balance, feel free to keep that back foot planted up on the toe, hinge and reach down. You're still gonna get that hamstring and glute activation. It's just gonna be a little bit less challenging with the balance. All right, that was our first set. Let's do 2 more. Left foot is planted, right foot is either up on the toe or moving with us. Your body is like a seesaw, moving all in one. We're not letting our shoulders drop. We're keeping them pulled back. Hips are square. Nicely done. And back into the lunge. Give me 5. 4. Last one. Nice. Step up, right foot. Left foot pulls back. Reach for the ground. Last one, ladies. 5. Step back, let's lunge. 1. That front foot stays planted. Back leg is working. Our front foot is flat. We're trying not to wobble around. Last one. All right, last set. Here we go. Left foot is working. Right foot behind us. Reaching for the ground. Whew. Let's lunge. Last one, guys. Here we go. Give me one more, and we'll relax. All right, great job, ladies. Let's reset, take a sip of water. All right, I'm readjusting my mat just one more time, just so you guys can see me, okay? This next series is gonna be a little bit tough. Work at a level that works for you, okay? This is your workout. You don't need to do exactly what I'm doing. Whether that means you're making it harder or easier, you do you. We're going into a sumo squat. So feet are nice and wide, maybe just outside of your mat if you're using a mat or a towel. Bring it down into a squat. Heels stay planted, driving through the knees. Let's work through 8 of these here. Chest stays up. 7, give me one more. 8, now, a little bit of a squat, hinge back, plant those hands into a plank position for a push-up, or drop the knees. I drop my knees, I'm not quite there yet on my push-ups. And you're gonna give me 8. If just on the hands is still too hard, you can do hand release push-ups, where we bring it down, lift the hands, and back up. We're halfway there. All right, ladies, back into that plank and hold. If this is too much, dropping to the knees is totally fine. We're actively pushing the floor away from us. Halfway there. Give me 5, 3, 2, 1. Step up those feet. Back into sumo squats. Chest stays high. Driving the knees out. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Four more. And 2. Last one. Plant those hands down, step back, full push-up, knee push-up, or elevate your hands on a couch, a bench, a table, whatever you need. Give me 8, here we go. Woo, last one. All right, shake those arms out real quick. Back into a plank. 3, 2, 1. We're holding for 30. We're halfway. If you need a break, drop to your knees. Don't come out of the plank. You got this. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set of sumos. Here we go. Starting at the top. Don't cheat like I just tried to do. Bring it down. Halfway. All right, girls, it's our last set of push-ups. Let's make it count. Whew. We got this. Give me 8. Halfway, let's go. Okay, shake out those arms. Right into that 30-second plank, guys. We're almost done. 3, 2, 1, let's hold. 10 seconds. Relax. Oh my gosh. Push-ups always just absolutely crush my arms. All right, girls, our last series is core. Take a few breaths, take a sip of water if you need it. I need it. All right, quick core series, nothing crazy. Let me move my clip so I'm not on it the whole time. All right, we are starting in reverse tabletop. Pelvis is tucked. I have 90 degrees in my legs. All I'm doing is tapping my heel. 4 on each side. Maintaining contact. My low back stays on the mat. I'm not letting that back arch. All right, we're gonna kind of roll up. We're going into what I call jelly bellies. I don't know what the real name is for them. Or if there is a real name, maybe a modified V-up. We're here. Squeezing that jelly belly. 7 more. And lay back down. Whoop. Flex those feet if you can. My hamstrings are so tight. Reaching up for 8. This is not your neck moving. This is that upper back. Your shoulder blades are peeling off of the ground, okay? This should not be causing pain or strain in your neck. One more round. Back to those heel taps. If you want more, feel free to go into a full extension without tapping your heel on the ground. If heel taps are fine, just stay there. That's cool. 4 on each side, nice and controlled. Here we go. One more on each leg. Low back stays on the ground. Don't fatigue and let it peel up. Relax. Whew. All right, back to those jelly bellies. Here we go. The reason I call these jelly bellies is because when I did gymnastics as a kid, that's what they called them. Not because I have jelly on my belly, which I do, and that's okay. I had 2 kids, okay? I've created life twice. Back to toe touches, last round. Low back stays planted, you know the deal. Upper back is working. Here we go, give me 8. And relax. Let's go ahead and roll over. Oof. And stretch. Push up. Oh. Push the floor away from you. And push out of your shoulders. I don't want shoulders in our ears. We're up. We're always active. All right, let's bring our arms out to the side. Right leg comes up. Try to reach heel or right foot to left hand. And other side. Okay, girls, thank you so much for joining me for Full Body Burn. Hopefully I will see you on live throughout the week. Remember, we have core and pelvic floor on Tuesdays, Full Body Burn on Fridays. See you there.